together from start to finish of every race I've run. So, I mean, I know I hurt emotionally from that one, but the support I'm going to get back is going to pick me up right off my feet.
What are some of the biggest takeaways from that?
I think, I don't know. Honestly, I think I was thinking a lot. Like, I had my race plan ready, and then I talked to a few people, which is kind of a mistake, and I kind of started questioning it. And I was ready to go to the front and be right on the pacers, and then I was told different things, and I was like, I kind of lost my focus. And so when I finally went to the front, I was like, we were like slow. It's like 61. What's the point of being up here now? And now I'm just a windbreaker. So, but in the end, you gotta trust your own gut. I think that's the lesson learned today, is that no matter what people tell you, if you're confident in your own race plan, stick to it.
What's the next step for you in the season? Are you planning to go somewhere else, or does this change kind of what you do next?
That's a good question. I think honestly, the next step, I was going to go to Vancouver for the Harry Jerome and to New York for the next time lead, try and tap into an 800 there, because I know I'm fit. Didn't show it, but I'm really fit, and I think I need to get into the race where I can just go. And that should have been that race, but I thought myself out of it too early. So I think lesson learned there. Go on to the next one, just take it with me and bounce back.
What was the initial plan going into it?
I was going to get on the rabbits. I mean, went down to Occidental, came through 155, and then fell asleep for a lap. So I was like, well, why not do something similar? Just come through at 154 instead of falling asleep, like really making an effort to stay on it. But I don't know, I think I got told to like be careful that third lap, it'll eat you, it might bite you, and like maybe I should hold off a bit. And then right when we came off the turn, I realized we were running slow, and I was just stuck in amongst people, and my stride kept getting chopped, and I couldn't get comfortable. And so, amongst my own thoughts, there was a lot going on.
But a lap to go, you're still pretty slow. Are you feeling out of it then, or?
Yeah, I just don't think I found myself like comfortably running at any point. It was just anytime I tried to like just zone out and just stay focused on my form, I'd get bumped or I'd pushed or I'd like lose my balance or chop my stride, and all these things take energy, and I was exuding so much energy just to kind of stay comfortable, and there were a lot of like X factors that just kept coming in and out of my bubble, and that's why I wanted to go to the front. And it's funny because I was like, it's the 40th anniversary, and I was looking back and I was like, pre-said, the best pace is suicide pace, and I was like, well, if that had happened going out in 252, I may have run 357 to 55. That would have been fine. But I opted to try and go for something bigger and for a win instead of sticking to my own suicide rate and going after it. But you live and you learn.
This was obviously frustrating for you. How does this fit into your larger training, though? Were you feeling very good coming to this, or were you feeling like a little inconsistent, a little frustrated too?
I'm very confident. I'm still very confident. Like all the workouts we're doing, like everything's lined up perfectly. And it just seems like when you lose a little bit of focus, you go from first to last real fast. And so that's just exactly what happened. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm having great workouts and the training's going well, and coaches got me right where I want to be. So it doesn't affect my mentality going towards the USA's and onward. But just gotta learn from every race.
Ben's running very well. I mean, won here and he did well in Shanghai. Are you doing workouts with him? Does that help give you confidence, or?
Ben, he's a little different animal, and I mean, you saw he's very talented. Like he's incredibly talented. He's a world record holder. But he does more of the longer 15 5K mix, and I'm in the 15 800 mix. So we started working out back in the fall, and it was like Mo and Curly, just like two random, these weird guys just working out. I was like, you wouldn't expect that, but it worked. It helped a lot. And Ben, he's now moving on to the longer kind of distancer stuff while also coming back to the 15. It's working out beautifully for him, as you can see. But I'm moving more with Tyler Mulder, Mac Fleet, a few of the other 800 guys.
So coming off the tough 2014, how are you approaching this more competition season now in 2015?
I think for the last about 5 years, I've always been focused on just what's at stake instead of just the current moment. And so moving forward, it's just simple, win the race. That's just what it needs to be broken down to. And for me today, I wanted to win the race, but it's just, there are factors that kind of throw you off your game. So that's not changing going forward. The simplicity of the sport is you run to win a race. That's what I'm trying to do.
What'd you run at Oxy?
3:38, but we slipped a 61-second lap on the third lap. It slowed us way down. That could have been a 3:36 race easily, but we fell asleep. But what I took away from that one is that my last 200 I was ripping down the home stretch, which is a huge grin on my face afterwards. I didn't win, I was second, but how I felt was a big
Yeah,
difference.
right there in it. Good luck in the next one.
Thanks, guys.
Here come the women's 400 meters.